Gonna go over some fabrication tips here. Still working on the engine cradles. I know it's taking forever. One of my first tips to give you, so you can, when you fabricate something or you design something, I like to make a permanent aluminum template to use. You just set it on the part, scribe it out, and torch cut it, plasma cut it, whatever you got. Another tip you could do is sometimes it's hard to get a drill bit to center when you're making a hole like that. Sometimes you can pre-drill it. This already had a hole in it, but basically what you're going to do is pre-drill the part, then set your template on there with the hole perfectly lined up, then mark it out. That way that hole is like perfectly centered. You don't have to worry about the drill bit walk-in and all that. Another tip here, when you're making left to right parts like these, clap them in a vise so you can grind the two parts at the same time to make them uniform. Also, when I'm done grinding this, I'll probably tack weld it around, then mark where the holes go, and that way you can drill two parts at the same time. And then you gotta make sure you get those holes perfect, otherwise all you did is goofed up two parts at the same time. But if you get it right, cut your drill hole making time in half, less holes to make. So pretty much got all the pieces made. They've already been cut. You saw in the last one. Now they're all ground and made pretty. I'm going to grind the edges the best you can, because any bad cuts from a torch or whatever you use, this is going to be a place for a crack to form. And if you want to get crazy, you can slightly bevel the edges and everything. Also, if you can make round corners and stuff like that, that'll also cut down on cracks developing. Hopefully I can get all this welded together soon and show you some additions I've made to make these even stronger. I found on somebody else's design. And by the way, for those new people who are thinking I can't do this, well, I forgot to mention in the last video, you don't have to. There's places out there like DEC headers and Raptor Fab and a bunch of different companies that make small block engine cradles. And a really good company out there is M&M Products. You can get a hold of them through the Booz Brothers network. That'd be bbddn.com. They have some pretty killer fuel tanks and battery boxes and other products there. So, if you're not into fabricating, I just do this not because of cost savings. I just like to make my own parts. So, there you go. See ya.